Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megamix that's available on the Nintendo Switch right now. And that's the fact that we got recent confirmation from Sega just right now that basically almost 2 years after the game originally launched here in North America, remember that it came out back in May 15 of 2020, that's almost 2 years, and it launched in August of 2019 in Japan, about 7 months before that it came out here in North America. And we finally are getting confirmation from Sega that there's gonna be a brand new wave of DLC being adding in a bunch of brand new songs into the game. Now this is going to be coming to a huge surprise to those people who just recently found out that Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megamix Plus just recently launched on PC via Steam, where you're having access to not just the game officially running at a locked 60 frames per second for every single one of the songs, but there's also like an extra song pack available there, adding in about 70 plus songs that were not available in the base or all of the purchasable DLC versions of Megamix on the Nintendo Switch. So that version that's on PC is actually the complete package, kind of bringing it on par with what Future Tone DX on the PlayStation 4 had officially accomplished. So first and foremost, there's a couple of things to go over. In Megamix Plus on PC via Steam, there's actually 3 songs, even if you purchase all of the DLC and the extra song pack, which does cost you $60 in total. There are still 3 songs that are missing in Megamix Plus. That would be Neko Mimi Archive, Levin Polka, interestingly enough, and Hato. These songs were never made available in Megamix on the Nintendo Switch, so Switch players shouldn't necessarily be expecting any of these 3 songs to ever come back to the series. It seems like it might be a rights issue, and the only way for you to be able to play them is back on the PS4 Project Diva Future Tone games, so those are not going to be making their appearance on the Switch no matter what, unless, Sega confirms otherwise. With that said, we do have confirmation that Kayun Hachika Battle, a song from Moja P, and Nigeru is available in Megamix Plus. This song was not available in Megamix or even Future Tone DX or the base version at all in the past. So presumably this version of the song is also going to be making its way into Megamix on the Nintendo Switch in the future. And we get specific wording from that in their most recent blog post. This was of course posted in Japanese in the official blog page, so I'm going to leave a link in the description below for you guys to check it out, but it basically reads as follows. For those who enjoy the Nintendo Switch version of Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megas 39, remember that Megas 39 is actually the Japanese name, or Megamix, basically in Japan, download contents including songs recorded in the DLC Extra Songs Pack of Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megamix Plus will be distributed for a fee at a later date. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting for a while, but please wait for the follow-up reports and details. So basically we have right there the confirmation that yes, any of the extra song packs, that would be the 72 songs that are available on PC via Steam as downloadable bonuses. I believe it costs $35 separately if you decide not to buy the $60 version of the game, or you choose to buy the $40 version and then add on to it. I believe it costs you $35. That extra songs packs includes about 70 to 72 songs. All of those songs are usually the arcade songs that were available on Project Diva Future Tone DX that were not available in Megamix. They simply never made their way into that game. Now they're confirming that they're going to be distributed, that means released, at a later date for a fee. So this is most likely going to be another wave of downloadable packs. Remember that we had 12 DLC packs for Megamix on the Nintendo Switch. That means they're most likely going to be adding a whole heck of a lot more DLC packs. I believe they were doing 6 songs per pack. So if we're talking 72, that means another 12 to 11, DLC song packs. Maybe they're going to do one entire package, but I doubt it. Sega loves to divvy up their DLC in multiple ways. So, so you can pick up the songs that you actually want, not necessarily everything. So they're most likely going to do another set of song packs, 6 songs per pack, about 10 to 11 packs in total is most likely what we're looking at here in the future. They did not necessarily confirm what the pricing structure is going to be. That is just obviously me speculating, but we are getting confirmation that those extra song pack songs from the Megamix Plus version are going to be coming to the Switch. What they are not confirming is that visual toggle option that Megamix Plus is offering. Remember that on Megamix Plus on PC, you now have the option to have both the cel-shaded visuals of Megamix on the Nintendo Switch and have the doll-like figure, more realistic versions of the assets from Project Diva Future Tone. So that is not necessarily something that they have committed to adding into Megamix on the Switch. Presumably is going to be a performance issue. Most likely the reason why they even did the cel-shaded versions to begin with was because they didn't necessarily could get those versions to work, so they had to change the models to look a little bit more simpler on the Nintendo Switch. So that is the route that they're taking. So we have two sets of confirmation. All of the extra song pack DLC songs from Megamix Plus are going to be making their way onto the Nintendo Switch at a later date, and we also have confirmation that, of course, Kion Hachika Battle is going to be making its way onto the Nintendo Switch at a future date. If that is going to be part of the paid DLC, we don't necessarily know, but we do know that song is going to be making its way retroactively to the Switch version as well. At the end of the day, I do think that these news are going to make a lot of you guys who felt a little bit like scammed or upset that the Nintendo Switch version was basically being ported over to the PC recently with Megamix Plus. I saw a lot of comments in my most recent review for it. If you haven't necessarily checked it out, I'm going to leave in the link in the description below for you guys to check out the review. I think it's a great game on PC. I'm really enjoying it. But again, it is kind of like that same thing we've already had on PlayStation 4 in the past. So, you know, newcomers to the series should be happy. People who've already purchased this game multiple times like myself, you know, I'm a big fan of the series. I'm a fan. I justify purchasing it because, you know, I enjoy it, but, you know, a lot of people wouldn't necessarily buy the game 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That's just understandable. But I know a lot of Switch fans were not necessarily happy that a lot of the songs that weren't available on Switch weren't necessarily being offered retroactively to the Switch. Now it seems like that's getting confirmed that it is going to be happening. And on top of that, you know, they're still getting love. You know, that's at the end of the day, Switch fans just want to get acknowledged and they want to get that free DLC, or even if it's paid DLC, you know, the option to have it there available is something that is going to make a lot of people happy. I think the PC version at the end of the day is probably one of the better ways to play the game. There's always the PlayStation 4 version, but, you know, at the end of the day, they're no longer supporting that version. It seems like, because they're not even mentioning here that Kion Hachika Battle, the new song that's available on Megamix Plus, is going to be coming to PlayStation 4. They're not even confirming that here. So maybe they're just kind of dropping the PS4 version of the game, and maybe they're just going to end up making a PS5 version of the game and then just re-releasing it all over again to get people to pay once again. So, you know, Sega is known for doing those kind of things, so we'll just have to wait and see which route they decide to take. But that's about all the information that I have for you guys today. If you are brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.